Welcome to lesson 41 of A Course in Miracles. God goes with me wherever I go. God goes with me wherever I go. And this is a fantastic lesson because we have been preparing for this lesson. It's amazing because every time we arrive to a new lesson, we've been doing the work, preparing ourselves to come to this lesson. So this lesson 41 says that God is with me wherever I go. Wherever I go, God goes with me. And with this lesson, we've been looking at what holiness means. And the lesson 35 where it says, I am holy. And we are, of course, we still not believing this and we're still trying to work it out. What does holiness mean? Where is holiness within myself? Can I connect to that space that the book is calling holiness? And at the moment, we are calling God as the source of holiness, as holiness itself. And as I was sharing in previous lessons, for me, holiness feels space, depth within myself, silence. It's a complete stop within myself, where there's nothing, but it just feels that there's everything. Like I'm embracing the whole, everything around me. So this is a space, that the book in this lesson talks about. This is the space where the book in the lesson talks about. And this space within ourselves, or whether this is everything that we are, is with us wherever we go. So you could be going through a very challenging situation and still aim to find that silence and that sense of wholesomness or wholeness within the self. So you could be going through any situation really and find that space. And sometimes, we're very anxious, or we're very depressed, or we're very angry, or we're very sad, and it's going through those layers of emotion and those layers of thoughts, that sometimes there's so many thoughts, and just arriving in this space that is holiness, that is God, that is the source, that is silence, that is peace. And this space goes wherever I go. So I could be having a conversation with someone, I could be in hospital, I could be anywhere really. I could be going through a very difficult situation and still aim within myself to connect with this part. And as it says, it goes wherever you go. You don't need you don't need anything special to connect to this part. The only thing that is required is to discover it and start having a relationship with it, if we can call it a relationship. Having some space every day that you connect a little bit. Eckhart Tolle mentions this space as presence. And what he says, and is relevant to this lesson and to the whole book really, is make our presence expand, expand. In the times that we are not challenged, like you might be at home and you might just sit down and just contemplate your breathing and yourself, and have a sense of this presence, this holiness, this silence within. And just build up that muscle, build up the muscle of presence. So when we are challenged in conversation, or we're challenged with life, we are able to have access to this space that goes wherever we go. So practice lesson 41. Practice presence. Practice connecting to yourself. Practice calming your mind down, your emotions down, and see what you find. This is a journey within, and it's an individual journey in that sense. But when we become holy, when we connect to that holiness, we connect to our world and everything in it. So have an amazing practice, and see you tomorrow for lesson 42.